Okay, we have Zaurips. Ooh, a crooked effigy. And we have a worm. Ooh, little baby dragonling thing. Okay, a Zaurip priest and a Zaurip skirmisher. Okay, this is looking a little bit more of a challenge, in terms of numbers at least. See exactly what challenge they pose. Itumak, you care to do some biting? Ooh, getting a little bit of damage done. Oh, we got more Zaurips. Oh, we got a wing. Worm wing. Even at their youngest, dragons are dangerous. So these are baby dragons. We're killing baby dragons. This is not good. Can't we, like, take them as pets? Hey. No, we can't do that. They're very clever creatures. They would never surrender. Yes. Never bow down. Hey. Okay, I'm intrigued now. Where's the bestiary? So, drakes, there we go. A worm. Young dragons begin their life cycles as worms. Though most never develop beyond that stage, worms are clever and sly, if not especially intelligent. To develop into a drake, and eventually a dragon, a worm must have ample space and resources. Not very good cooped up down here then. They will not develop if they live near existing drakes and dragons. They will seek out a habitat that has not already been claimed by a larger counterpart. Since the chances of further development are low, most worms will band together in covens for survival. They are bold and highly aggressive, if not particularly intelligent. The intense competition for food and territory demands this. So they start off as low intelligence, little things, but as they get older and develop into dragons, they will become quite a sight to behold, we are sure.
Hey.
Ready, Watcher.
Yes.
Slow and silent.
So we're going to start checking for traps now, because I've got a feeling that this is the level where they'll probably start. Up or down? Another worm. Whoa, he's flying pretty quickly. And Zaurips as well. There we go. What is it doing? It's doing like this little fireball-y thing. It's just doing burn damage by the looks of it. That little fireball thing it does.
Well.
Some kind of burn damage. Okay, nothing to be massively fearful about.
Yes.
I'm here.
A blade in the dark.
I don't think this is like Baldur's Gate, where when you were tracking for traps, if you walked too quickly, you could end up walking over the trap. I think if you're high enough mechanic skill, the trap will instantly appear, regardless of how quickly you go. So like in Baldur's Gate, there's a temptation just to walk really slowly, just to make sure that you're checking for traps every round, sort of thing. I don't think that's the case here. This Zarip is lying in a corner of the chamber. Its ribs show starkly beneath its scaly hide, and its breathing is alive. Each whistling breath causing obvious discomfort. Sagani is saying this one is ill. See how dull the eyes are? Doesn't seem to be reacting to our presence. Put it out of its misery. We'll examine. Nothing that tells us what's ailing it. We're going to put it out of its misery. It barely makes a sound. There is a muted wet gurgle, and then the creature lies still, blood pooling beneath the withered body. A quick death. Of course, we are sparing it. We are giving it a mercy.
As you wish.
And some lockpicks.
What is it? Keeping an eye out.
Zarip Skirmisher.
Ready, Watcher.
Another worm. Zarip Champion. Two worms. This is quite the confrontation. Quite the confrontation, yes. I think Fedoran opening with a fireball would be good there. I mean, it's not going to do much damage to the worms, of course, but to the Zarips.
Yes.
I'm kind of tempted to leave this until the end. Is this like the main part? Although there's like a big chamber here. What to do?
Hey.
Quite tempted to open with a fireball.
Ready when you are.
Could potentially put me in trouble.
Ready, Watcher.
How big is the AoE for a fireball? If I put it round about there, what's the range on this thing? 10 meters. God, if he gets seen casting it, they're all going to focus their attention. He's a skirmisher, he'll have range. It's too risky. It is just too risky.
Ready when you are.
Oh shoot. Oh dear. Oh bugger is what I'm trying to say here. I think we've screwed up slightly. Slicken there. Sagani, come out of stealth, run back. Alright, these fires, the worms are hitting us with fire at a range. It's not good. Let's get these guys down as quickly as possible. Somebody is paralysed. How on earth is he paralysed? What's paralysed him? Not a clue. The champion is going down pretty quickly. That's good. Let's get the health buffs ready. There we go. Right, he's down. Let's keep moving. Alright, Fedoran. I don't think we need to really rock out too much with the big spells, but we will use the old bounding missiles if we can. Oh, I like that. I like that. Bounding missiles. Missiles abound. Just take them down one at a time. One at a time, boys.
Hey.
Ooh. That was fun.
What is it?
Fun, fun, fun.
Of course.
party's a little bit more proficient than perhaps I give it credit for. What should I say? Fedoran. Curled against the inside of this broken shell is a tiny white shape. Only when a tiny toothed maw opens to let out a frightened squeak is it clear that this is a small worm, recently hatched. Oh, Fedoran cannot resist this. It's going to pick it up. Of course we're going to pick it up. Could be a new pet for us. Yes! Oh, sorry, Tess. I'm so sorry. A little tiny white worm. Oh, he seems very fond of Fedoran. We've got ourselves a little tiny pet. Oh, he's flying! Look at that!
Hey.
Following your lead.
Oh, that is so cool. What would be even more cooler is if it actually would grow and become bigger. that would be very cool. What the hell is that? Cracked leathery eggshells. Most have been trampled. Let's knock him down. Okay, so Adair's looking a little bit worse for wear.
Well?
Ready, Watcher. I'm on the trail.
Ooh.
What?
A fine club and some camping supplies. Obviously we don't need the camping supplies. Although we could camp now and restore Adair's life force. Seeing as we have the
I'm here.
supplies to replenish. That's going down, I think, to the next level. Stairs down. Do you know what? There's some fire here, lanterns. We've got a new little baby worm. I think that would be a good time to camp.
Hey.
Might as well make use of the camping supplies.
Ready, Watcher.
There we go.
Hey. Yes.
Ready, Watcher.
More Zaurips.
Ready, Watcher. Got it.
Quite a few. Champion. Zaurip Skirmisher. Zaurip. Zaurip Skirmisher. Zaurip. And a worm. Right. No, I can't resist. I've not used the spell yet, and this could get Fedoran killed. I mean,
Ready when you are.
It is a risk. It certainly is a risk. But we're gonna chance.
Say the word.
We're gonna chance it. I just kind of wanna do it, you know. Kind of wanna do it. In fact, it's probably going to take ages to cast it, which is not a good thing. This is probably a mistake. You know what? Run off. Run backwards. Cancel. Cancel, cancel, please. Cancel, cancel. No, 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 no. Cancel, I said. Holy cow. Oh! Step away. It's a sign of flame. He's getting shot now. This is not good. Didn't think that was going to happen. Kind of thought it was going to happen. Paralysed.
Well.
He shall have his revenge. Still getting hit by this worm here. You want to hit me? Have some cold. Fight fire with ice.
Ready when you are.
And then run. I'm a sign of flame. You want to shoot me with your fire? Are you a stupid creature? No wonder you have low intelligence, he's thinking. Look, he's freezing to death. Don't step in the cold. Just shoot him. Shoot him dead. He's just a stupid... Send the wolf. Send the fox in. now, out, out, out!
Hey.
God. Just the sale of the plunder alone from down here is going to turn us a nice pretty penny or two. Seems to be a body in here.
Hey.
I don't think there's any traps down here, to be quite honest. From what I can tell. The fact that there's Zaurits walking around. Ooh. What have we seen? More Zaurits. What a shock.
Well,
Ready, Watcher.
they won't see me coming.
Ooh, there is traps down here. Well, bugger me.
Well,
The old commentator's curse.
what is it? What is it?
Hand and key, a unique medium armor. This looks pretty nice. It's going to be a big fight as to who gets this. Worn by Pefrel, a paladin of the kind wayfarers, this breastplate bears an elegant relief of two hands presenting a key. Pefrel commissioned the armour to demonstrate his dedication to the idea of opening paths and doors for those who might otherwise find the passage too dangerous. While his devotion to the order dictated almost every facet of the man's life, Pefrel was also a faithful adherent of the god Berath, and the hand and key served as a personal reminder that the final door he opened would bring him into the god's keeping. Defense against confused, charmed and dominated, extra damage reduction, quite good against pierce damage. Okay, it's nice, it's very nice in fact. And a note covered in smeared charcoal scrawls. Let me get it down in writing. I knew this was a shit plan from the start. Merritt, gleeful as a toddler, convinced we were going to talk the Zaurips into helping us fill our pockets. Help Andras right into a great big pit more like, and now you've all run off like hares. Meanwhile, here's me, up to my armpits in bones and Zaurip shit. I hope you're all rot down here. I hope Merrick trips right off the edge of the world and Drafton loses what's left of his wits and guts, the rest of you. 5 of us left, and you run. Curse each and every one of you, and curse me too for dying here on account of a bunch of mewling piss-pots. Here's for when one of you rotten lizard bastards learns some Adarian. I hope you all fucking choke.
Well,
Your armour will come in very useful. It's not your armour, but the armour that you were wearing at least. Okay.
Ready, Watcher.
Just take a quick peek. Probably the same old, same old. Yeah, a bunch of Zaurips and a drake, or a worm, or whatever the hell they call themselves. A lot of blood here. It's like a dragon pit. Possibly.
All right. It's like being home with the kids.
Margaret's fire casts light.
Oh, shoot. 2 champions, though. What in the flaming hell is going on here? It's quite the large gathering, it must be said. Casting Slicken. I don't think we can reach some. Why can't we cast? Okay, forget Slicken, we'll cast Bounding Missiles. Starting with the champion at the front. And again. One more for good luck. We got him. Got a lot of paralysing going on. There we go. Now take these guys down. Oh, he's still alive, the champion here. Take him down. Like the dog that he is.
Ready when you are.
Dead on.
Woohoo! Obliteration of the highest degree. Such a sight to behold.
Well?
Just put your hand in here for us, will you? We've reached the end of the line.
A blade in the dark.
Make sure there's no hidden goodies, hidden stashes.
Hey.
Let's see what lies this way.
Ready, Watcher.
Okay, there's something quite menacing here, quite foreboding. All the blood. Is it some kind of ritual chamber? A pit? Zarit skirmishers? We have no clue what this is. Oh my god. What is this? The Zarip High Priest. Stepping into this chamber, you are assailed by a cacophony of screeches, growls, and barks. Blood-spattered Zarips dance in frenetic leaping motions. To one side, a Zarip plunges his hands into a bucket teeming with blood to daub patterns onto others, eager to join the rites. We read about Zarips somewhere, I can't remember where, but Fedoran enlightened his party way back when he first stumbled across a Zarip camp, that these things worship dragons, which now completely makes sense why all the worms are here with them. But that they sacrifice themselves and have this kind of ritual situation when trying to I don't know if they're trying to summon a dragon, but when it involves dragons, and the fact there's a big hole here and they're going through what appears to be a ritual, yeah, it's a little bit frightening here. Something may arise out of this pit, I'm thinking. At the far end of the room, one Zarit wearing a long skull of a young drake and the vibrant feathers shakes a staff towards the gathered Zarit, screeching and clicking. Oh, He's pointing his staff downward to the point at the pit, and then at us. Oh, he just wants to throw us in the pit. There's a dragon down here that one's feeding, obviously. Kind of making a joke of the situation. Oh, that's quite a gathering. I think the best thing for us to do is to actually just congregate right at this doorway and pick them off one by one. So, something's coming out of here, I'm telling you now. Run! Right, go. Right, if we can just kind of get chill fog to hit right there, that would be. Yes, that's gonna really do the number on him. We've really got him now, folks. You might want to just step back, people. You're going into the chill fog here. Oh, and you might want to just use perhaps one of them. And another. That'll do. Just reposition. We're going a bit too close to the foggy, chilly stuff.
Hey, do you mind?
High Priest is still alive, still. Forget it.
Watch it with
Right.
that.
Wow.
All right then.
Okay, I know some of you are probably, oh, that was a bit of an underhanded tactic. Got to use your environment, you know what I mean? Fedoran is no stupid person here. Let them all come clicking and cackling and all the horrible sounds they make. They can't all fit through one doorway, but they're stupid enough to come, and then we shall simply lay down chill fog and watch them all dance and writhe as frostbite takes them. Kind of ironic for a scion of flame, don't you think?
Hey.
Perhaps we should turn to Scion of Ice instead. Right, there is something about this pit. There is something about this pit that we're not happy with.
Quick and quiet.
Go into stealth mode just in case there are any hidden things. Do a lap. Circumference of the pit outer edge. There you go.
I see something.
Measured restraint, a unique rapier. The favorite weapon of dear wooden noblewoman. Measured restraint was not often seen in use, for its bearer was much concerned with propriety and felt that weapons should be the final resort in any conflict, though she was quite content to discredit or otherwise hinder those who had slighted her. Once her temper was finally roused, however, the rapier spelled doom for her victims, for she wielded with the proficiency of an old master, and would not allow opponents a single opportunity to flee. Right. Bucket filled with blood. A powerful poison. And a bucket that's going down into the pit. Right, we're going to go to the edge of the pit and just take a peek over. Could be the last thing we do. But we can't quite help ourselves. It's almost luring us to have a quick look. Or should I say, Fedoran is asking Adair to just take a quick peek over.
Kinda like your attention, don't you?
If he doesn't awfully mind. This wide pit descends into a grim darkness. You hear the whistling howl of wind, and from time to time hot gusts of air tug at your clothing. You can actually descend into the pit? Just examine it. The chasm appears to have been dug out with tools rather than being a natural formation. It's very deep, but you cannot see the bottom to gauge the distance. Whether it's a dragon or a drake, there is something down here that we probably don't want to just go down and see right now. It's the general gist I'm getting here. So we'll leave for now, clear the rest of this level, and then have to make a choice. Or ultimately, may wait for your choice, because I think I might end the session staring at the edge of a precipice. For dramatic effect, of course. Right, I don't think there's too much left in this dungeon, and everything that we have faced so far seems to be relatively straightforward, and time is of the essence, so I suppose what we're going to do is just get a little bit of a move on now. Or maybe not. How on earth have we detected a trap and we're not in stealth mode? I will never know.
There's something ahead.
But I am thankful that we did. Right. Fight! Into position! Fight!
Dead on.
Hey,
Yes?
ready when you are.
Indeed. Yeah, Fedor not fond of putting his hands into strange crevices and nooks.
Yes.
That's Nadog's job.
Hey. Yes.
I'm here.
Change of plan. There obviously are still traps around here. Zarep champion. Another trap.
Hey. Hey.
Vareth! This!
Oh! Quite the gathering here.
You should have run!
Quite the gathering. Bloody hellfire. Bounding missiles, I think. Yeah, this is quite a challenge. What else can we do? I'm just going to raise a damage reduction. Down goes the champion. I think. Does he? Oh, he critted a dare. Wow. He can actually... I've not used any of his spells yet.
Following on.
Right, there we go. See if I can get round here. What the flipping hell was that? Sagani critted. High Pillar of Faith, maybe? Just pull back slightly. In fact, make them come to us. Oh! Itumak is prone for 14 seconds. Adair is prone for 2 more. Flipping hell. If we can like slicken these things. No, there's a trap here that I'm worried about. Oh, trust me to move right when I cast a damn spell. Right, disarm, let's go. Righty-ho.
Yes? Of course.
We have so much stuff to sell, it's unbelievable here. Absolutely tons of stuff to sell. New weapons. Oh shoot.
Rest up, big guy. We've got your back.
Oh, he's fallen. He'll be back up in a minute.
Yes?
The Blade of the Endless Paths.
Hey.
What?
Yes. As you wish.
It's a bit late now, isn't it, for stealth, but Potion of the Fleet Feet. So we picked up something. It's probably... Oh, good grief. Over encumbered with tons of stuff. The Broken Blade. There you go. A great and ancient weapon has been dismantled, its pieces strewn throughout the endless paths. Can reforge it if we find all the pieces. Okay.
Hey.
Well, I think we need to rest, ideally. Which we, the pit. What do we do about the pit? Do we leave the pit for now and return back to the main keep? Or do we descend and face off against the dragon? Or Drake? At a push, we can take on a Drake. I can't. I've got to see. This could be a massive mistake. It really could. Because if we lose party members and...
What is it? Hey.
Would the this is where metagaming comes in, I suppose, to some degree. Because would they level 2, we've been going through nice and smoothly. Would they suddenly put you down in a pit with something that is just far too tough for you? Possibly. We're going down.
Hey.
We're going down. Fortune favours the brave. But on the other hand, curiosity killed the cat. Which one do you take? You take a grappling hook from your pack, rather foolishly, and you get it set in position. And then you go down into the darkness. And it's all quiet. And all you can hear is the breathing of your party members. Oh, yeah. Soon enough, however, you see another source of light far below. Past the dangling end of the rope, you can see a dimly lit room, at the centre of which is a circular stone pool. The pool is filled with blood, and even at this distance you can pick out various limbs and mangled bodies, largely Zarep in nature. The tunnel is bored into the stone. Ends way with the... Oh! This is obviously the sacrifices that they make to the dragons. We know about this. Fedoran's read about this. Why would he do this? Considering that he's a character that doesn't like confrontation very much, if he can help it. He's doomed Gilded Vale to the rule of Lord Radric because of his nature and backing down when he was surrounded by guards. Why would he willingly jump into a pool of blood, knowing what he knows about Zarets and their dragon sacrifices and all that kind of stuff? He wouldn't. I personally want to see, but Fedoran really doesn't. So I'm going to end there. We shall return to the Steward's Keep, the main keep, the Steward's Chamber. We shall dust ourselves off, rest in Bright Hollow. We've done the first 2 levels, which is what we intended to do, and then we shall head back to Defiance Bay to do a bit more dinging around in some of the districts that we haven't yet explored, and see where that gets us. So until then, I am welcome to read your comments, but yeah, anyway, see you soon.